Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Laila and I teach somatic yoga, qigong, meditation. Basically, I teach about embodiment, how to come home into yourself. In this video, I'm going to share ways to practice in the winter time, because really what I've noticed over the years is that each season has different challenges and different things that are beautiful about them. And it's really useful to attune your practices, your yoga or whatever practices you do, to the season. So you move with nature, you're in a rhythm, you're in a flux, you're going with nature rather than trying to stick to your routine that is the same all year round, because we're not the same. We have different needs. And what I really love is the Chinese approach to how with each season we have different meridians that are activated, or that are really useful to nourish, or that are more present. So of course we have all our organs that are functioning all the time, but the different seasons have different organs attributed to them. So the winter season is linked to the kidney and the bladder meridian. The bladder meridian runs down along the back side of the body, and the kidney meridian runs up to the front inner legs and up the front of the body. Kidney and bladder, they're linked to the water element. So to learn where these meridians are and which kind of practices would support those, so if you're practicing yoga, like which meridians would lengthen or shorten these lines, that can be a nice exploration to do. And basically what we need during the winter time is to keep our body warm, obviously. But it doesn't mean that you have to do like fiery yoga to create a lot of heat, because that would actually not make sense, because the winter is the time to naturally, if you look at animals, they naturally go into hibernation. Some animals, they sleep throughout the winter and wake up only in spring. And the reason why they do that is to actually to not use up all the energy. So they kind of go into hibernation mode to keep their stock of energy there, vital, and then to come out in spring when nature is inviting for that more action. Yeah, so it's a very yin type of energy, the winter season. So how do we keep warm without depleting, without using up more energy? So that's a kind of an art that I've really explore. I like to explore that. How can we have a nourishing practice that keeps nourishing us back, that is kind of recharging, or not, at least not depleting more of our energy, because our bodies already has to cope with colder weather. So it has to already, fight a lot of things. So it's a bit of a tough time, the winter season. So to kind of find ways to maintain your reserves, to recharge, to nourish, to rest, to come into a place of pause. Those are all useful things to consider in winter. The kidney energy is, so the kidneys in the back of our body, yeah. The kidneys are very, very, they love to be warm, and they do a lot of work for us. They filter through our system. And what we can do that we're gonna, in the practices that I share in the winter season, it's a lot about nourishing the kidneys, warming them, massaging them, bringing attention to them, breathing into the kidneys. So a lot of practices that warm and bring warmth, blood flow, massage, circulation, consciousness into this area in the back body. On an emotional level, when we are, so kidney energy is also linked to our fears. So when we are not feeling safe, when we are insecure, anxious, all those moods, all those feelings, they kind of are taxing for our kidneys. And when the kidneys are well balanced, there's a sense of safety, of trust. So those are the qualities that we want to cultivate in the winter season, definitely. And those are the kind of, on an emotional level, those are the moods we navigate, or those are the emotional landscapes that it's an invitation to explore those landscapes. The kidney is kind of our vital, it's a bit like imagine the kidneys, they are like a battery that you want to charge or stop from depleting overly. So to and the kidney energy is the energy we receive from our parents and our ancestors. And we are using that energy through our life. So obviously we want this energy. It's not something, it's something you've received from your ancestors, from your parents. And that primal, it's a very primal energy, water energy that we want to preserve as much as we can throughout our life. Basically, it's the water element. Water is about elimination, filtration. It's cleaning the body. It's purifying, it's bringing circulation. And what we really want is to hydrate our body in the winter. And I recommend to drink warm water. So even when you drink, no, like in the morning, when you first thing when you wake up, instead of drinking cold water, fill up your glass with half of water, and then the rest add in some hot water. So you can drink it. It's not too hot. You can immediately drink it, but it will help your body to maintain the warmth. So any cold drinks I would really avoid in this season, because then your body is already fighting the cold outside and has to regulate its temperature. And if you internally also bring in cold, that really makes you go more freezing, more ooh. So no cold things. Try to really drink warm water throughout the day. You don't even need to make yourself tea. You can just drink warm water throughout your day. Have it in a little thermos or something, so you can just keep drinking warm water and stay really hydrated. And it's a bit more challenging to stay hydrated in the winter, because somehow if you don't feel like drinking so much. But yeah, hydration is very important for your body even in winter. So keep yourself hydrated throughout your day with warm water. Kidney energy is linked to our bones, to our hair, to our skin, to our hormonal system, to our reproductive system, systems that are kind of important to nourish. Yeah, in the winter, we can easily feel quite stagnant. And the way I see it, like in reflection to the elements, it's like when we kind of go into a freeze a bit, like when it's cold outside and we're in a lot of the time, we don't move, so we can easily get into a kind of more of a freezing mode. And then when we move less, it tends to bring us more problems with our lower back and our digestion, and everything gets not so good. So yeah, to keep moving, even if it's cold, go for walks, go outside, keep moving, keep active. That's really important in the winter season. Do some yoga, but yoga that is nourishing you, not something that is depleting, that is costing you energy, but something that is giving you energy. That's kind of the key. So to find a practice that is really giving you like a way to recharge your batteries rather than just depleting your energy. Because in the winter, you don't have extra energy to just spend. You want to, you know, charge up your energy reservoirs. In a way, winter is also a time to let the other seasons, like what all the experience, to let you integrate, reflect. So to really invite a reflective mode, maybe some journaling, some meditation, quiet practices that really bring you in touch with your inner realms. That's a beautiful time to do that. Another beautiful practice is simply swimming. If you can find a pool, a heated pool somewhere, swimming, kidney, bladder, water elements. So swimming is a beautiful practice that is kind of kind on your joints. And yeah, to swim in the winter, great practice. In terms of nutrition and food you consume, it's great to have like liquid type of food and that have been cooking for a long time, and like soups, obviously, in the winter, perfect food. Vegetables, instead of frying them, you can steam them. So they are cooking with the water element and maintaining their vitamins and minerals better. And yeah, to eat seasonal, to eat the foods that are there in the winter, like leek and potatoes and all the foods that grow under the earth. It's the good time to eat seasonal foods and to make beautiful soups like pumpkin soups and sweet potato soups and yeah, this kind of thing. For sure, warm food to keep really your body warm from inside is very helpful. So if you like to attune to the season, is beautiful season of winter, and to really go with the season in your practice, I invite you to join me in my membership on Patreon, where I every week share a short practice, and we do all the things that I mentioned with the fluidity, the water of the body, and to attune to the rhythm of nature in our practice. I share short practices every Thursday. Every Sunday, there's a longer sequence where we go deeper into a deeper journey. And love to hear your thoughts. So please comment on the video any thoughts that you may have. So remember to stay warm and to nourish yourself in this beautiful time of the year. Much love to you.